Today we're going to talk about equivalent, effective, and average rates. First, I'm going to define one term because we're going to see this a lot. Effective rate just means an annual rate. And we already know that means that it is J with an underscore of 1 or compounded annually. So when we use that word, that's all we mean is an annual rate. Compounded, let's put it once a year. Equivalent rate is our other term. And equivalent really means that things are the same. And I'm going to put that in quotes. Mathematically equivalent, and we often use some curly brackets to mean equivalent, that means things that are the same in the way that we care about. Sometimes you will see as well, because the curly can be approximate, 3 lines instead of 2. But it means the same in the way we care about. In terms of interest rates, the thing we care about the most is how much money we get out of them. We don't care how often the bank compounds. We care that they give the same future value. Let's say we put $100 in each one, and after a year, we have the same future value. That means they're equivalent because as long as we care, as far as we are concerned, we don't care how often the bank is doing accounting, we care that we get the same amount of money. And we usually measure after a year because that means that whether it's monthly, biweekly, daily, we're going to get the same result. Let's jump right into a problem. The humongous bank believes in offering its customers choices. A banker offers you 2 different options for your investments. The premium growth account offers interest at J2 equals 10%. I'm just going to write that here so we can see better. And the accelerator is an effective rate of 10.25. What should we choose? Well, what we're going to do is invest $100 in each, just like we said before. And you could put any amount here. I just find 100 really useful, and we're going to see that. Most of the reason is because 100 makes the math easy. So in each account. So let's start, I'm going to scroll down a little, to J2 equals 10%. That's the premium. Spell premium correctly. Okay, so after 1 year, we have a future value of $100 times 1.05 because 5 is half of 10% to the power of 2 because there's 2 half years in a year, which means at the end of the day, I have $110.25. Now let's look at the next one. So that's going to be J1 equals 10.25%, and that is called the accelerator. So at the end of 1 year, we have $100. And here, because it's only compounded once a year, we don't have to divide that J to get an I. And we put that to the power of 1, which means at the end, we have $110.25. So which one is better? Well, it makes no difference whatsoever. They're the same, or they are equivalent. So I'm going to write that in a few different ways. J2 equals 10% is equivalent to J1 equals 10.25%. J2 equals 10% is effectively, you'll see this given a lot. Effectively means the same as, but here we're meaning it as equivalent to the effective rate of 10.25%. When we put the word effective in, we don't need to put that 1 in because it is assumed. You're also going to see the term APR, or annual percent return. We're not going to use that overly in this course, but know that that means the same thing. And either way, we are going to get 10.25% interest per year.